skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you. never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
mask off and the glasses on, but a very good morning to you all. Welcome along again to the Harcourt's Grenadier Auction Rooms for this morning's auction, 179 Harrison Street. Tristan Harcourt, the man in charge, he's led the campaign, but great to be here as your auctioneer. My name is Ned Allison. A few formalities to get through before we get into the auction itself. I take you through our special notice, just reminding you that this auction is conducted in accordance with particulars and conditions that have been approved by the vendor and have been available for inspection by interested parties during the period leading up to this auction in our office. Copies of those particulars and conditions located down the back there. We certainly advise prospective purchasers that if you haven't made yourselves fully familiar with the terms and conditions, you need to do so immediately, as a successful purchaser will be deemed to have been bidding and buying on the basis of those terms and conditions, and no Harcourt's agent will be bidding or buying the property in their own right today, of course. Now, legally, what you bid and buy today, it is 179 Harrison Street in Ashburton, known legally as a cross-lease and freehold, coming with settlement on the 13th of October 2021. I remind you that we offer the property today subject to a confidential reserve price, and subject to that reserve being reached, the highest bidder will be the next owner. As your auctioneer, I'll suggest nominate those increments by which we can move forward in. I can refuse a bid as well if I don't believe it to be in the best interests of my owners. Should a licensed colleague place a bid on behalf of a client today, I'll name and identify them should and when it occur. The vendor as well may withdraw the property at any point without declaring the reserve price. It'll solely be up to myself to determine any unlikely dispute today. And finally, on the fall of the hammer, if that sounds in your favour, your obligations are simply to sign that all-important sale and purchase agreement. Alongside that, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price. Now, the property will be at the sole risk of the purchaser from the date of the agreement. That will be today. That agreement is dated should the property sell. The property is sold subject to existing tenancies and occupations, including holding over by the registered proprietors, and no error, omission or misstatement or misdescription of the property in the particulars of the property or to the title of the property, whether in this agreement or in any advertisement of the sale for the property, shall annul the sale or entitle any party to compensation. And I remind you, nothing in the nature of a fixture or a chattel included in the sale today, but a 3-bedroom property here, permanent materials. You've got the internal access garaging as well here in Ashburton, an opportunity to secure it for yourselves. So enough from me, bidders and buyers, I put it to you. Opening bid or offer, 179 Harrison Street. Where do we get off and underway? You tell me, call out a figure. 300, rightio, off we go. Tristan bidding for a client there on the phone, $300,000, maybe 310 if it's in the room, but have $300,000 on the telephone there. Heard it clearly? First call at $300,000. Penultimate call at 300 000, 3-bedroom property, permanent materials as well. Is there anything further better? 305, I work with it if it's here. Third final at $300,000. Participation always good. Not at this point in time. Can't tempt you in. Rightio, I'm pausing quickly to get some instructions. Bidder on the phone, holding the highest bid at $300,000. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Instructions, the property will be put on the market and sold at $300,000. If there's no bidder, I put the hammer down. One bid and they buy on the phone at $300,000. Is there anything further before I sell? I give you that opportunity to take us north, advance, contest for ownership at $300,000. I work with even 301 if it's here today. Down the back and welcome into you, sir, at $301,000. Puts you where you need to be. Tristan, the response to that is what at 301? 305. 4 more it is at 305. Back with them. On the phone at 305. Do you say 06 or 310? I sell if not. First call at $305,000. Here, there or elsewhere at 305. Second call at $305,000. Is there 1,000 more? Third final at $305,000. Sir, can I tempt you back at 305? Indication please at 305. Not at this point. Over here. Over here at 305. It is going on the phone. Going. It is sold here. Congratulations to our buyer on the telephone. Thank you to our underbidder. Thank you for joining us. Gentlemen, have a wonderful rest of the day.